I think it's live. Yeah, it's live. It's live. So I'm doing this a little differently. You might see a little bit more detail than usual. So this is a little test for me to see how comfortable I am being more visible in like more flaws detected. And so this is a part where like I'm putting perfectionism to the test. I am, I swear. For instance, I'm really just a little tore up right now. Like, you know, on the on the I'm not the prim and proper version of Tina right now, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm doing a test on this camera. But anyway, welcome back to my expanded divine panel of the Infinite Eight to divinely intervene as needed for my highest good, aka the highest good. So this is actually the first time that I'm looking straight into a camera rather than a reflection of myself. So therefore, like I have no idea how I appear other than like a what do you call it? Like I see myself on the peripherals, but there's no real focus unless you see my eyes like glance like right there. You see. Do you understand? Do you understand now? All right, so I'm gonna do a quick one here, and it will be quite magical. Okay, so I'm gonna get some cards here that are gonna help me out a little bit. Okay, what's my new persona? For the new year, what's my new persona? At least for the first day. New persona? For the first month? For the first year. Okay. They're telling me like manifestation, pentacle energy. Jeez, stuff already fell down. Okay. Am I reading these? I'm just going to read the rough sketch of this energy, okay? So reconciliation in reverse, and we've got a toss up over here. So forgiveness inverted. Oh, you know what? I think there are going to be some energies that are like, please, please, please. I'm sorry. Take me back. Give me your good graces so that I don't get my karma, etc., etc. I don't even know what you're seeing. Let me just do a quick scan of possibilities of what you might be seeing. Scan, scan, scan. I feel like we're okay. Yeah, definitely. All right. So, but then like I don't need to reconcile really. I don't need to do those things. Hopefully the audio is okay. Okay. Let's not worry. Goose fraba. To the max. All right. So, I don't really need to accept apologies. Um from what I've been put through, I don't really need to accept all apologies. I just have to accept what happened and forgive the universes for the floral arrangement of flowers that were not so fresh, and just go with that. I think that's what that is here. So those are the only two cards that I'm looking at right now. So behind that, the lesson in reverse, because some people just like feed you whatever like a means to get to the end when they haven't learned their lesson. So I don't need to accept faulty apologies. Okay. Yeah, bad news is coming through for them. Changes are coming and secrets are exposed. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Yeah, for sure. That's the energy right there. All right. So what's my persona? Knowing that. My persona for the first, yeah. Okay. So 3, 2, 1, cheese. What is it? Talent. And then the lady in reversal on the doing side. So on the left side, the recipient, is it? So it's both internal and energy here for the recipient portion. The receptivity side, so talents. I think I'm going to be tapping into them more. I'm going to be indulging in those activities and elaborating a bit further. I think I'm going to be putting those to work. And then on the right side, the doing side, I don't know why the lady is in reverse. Perhaps, let me see here. Internal, external, energy, internal, external. Others? I think others are going to have to stand by, but let me see here. Let me see. Well intended, ill intended. Well, it's ill intended. So on my doing side, while I indulge in these activities, there are going to have to be others that, with this sauce, this energy, um, prefixing it, like people asserting themselves, mm, with like yucky energy, even in limbo. But they're gonna have to stand by and watch. hmm that's happening there. They're part of my audience now, my head count. You know what I did? I checked how crazy it is on my PC, how there are so many other settings, and I realized that there were like other commenters on my videos that I did not even see before. Like I didn't even know. I didn't even know some of those comments were coming through. So sorry if I have not responded. I did not get some of those messages. But like the awesome thing is that I didn't realize that there was also a setting that wasn't visible on mobile phones that says that you can only comment if you're a subscriber. And there's even a delay. So I get to I get to further remove myself, like create guidelines on requirements, prerequisites, um, and even like being eligible to converse with me, to interact with me. That's how precious my energy is. It should be held to a higher degree. And so I'm glad I found those. That'll set the tone for 2026 and beyond. Okay. So that's wonderful. I like it. I like it a lot. Things I'm learning. All right. So what was I gonna say? Um. Okay. So there's that. Okay. I'm not sleepy yet, even though it's 5 a.m. I really need to figure out how to get myself to bed sooner. I had a dream that was better last night. hmm So I don't remember 100% all of it clearly, but then one part of it was, um, I was like in a crowd that was like a grouping anyway, that was a little bougie, like trying to be more like finesse and yes, you shall behave, sir. Hi, hey, I think I saw you. I remember your emoji avatar. Um yeah, and I meant to respond to it, but like I got in the middle of some other things. Anyway, psh, you shall behave yourself. It is in your best interest. Trust me. Okay. So yeah, my dream. So I I was in like a grouping and people were like acting a little bougie for my taste. That's what made it like so not enjoyable. Um just very pretentious and made everything feel a little just stuffy and pretentious. And it's okay. I like when people act bougie, but for the fun of it, not for like the pick me aspect of it. And so, anyway, and then I reverted back to another grouping that was a lot more low key, a lot more like casual, and just more comfortable with themselves. And I remember bumping. I think I got a little lost, and then I was like, "Oh, maybe I passed it." And when I reverted back, I bumped into this guy that was part of that grouping. He was about to leave, and I told him he better not leave. Um, and so we rejoined, and I had much, much better time. I seriously did. So I guess that was like a rough sketch of like reality check when it comes down to it. Instead of living Groundhog Day um, in real life, just that gave me a good glimpse of what I would really want. Um, yeah, like for real, for real. And so that I don't know if I would call that a dream. It definitely wasn't a nightmare. Um, even when I was with the bougie crowd. Um, but like, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's great to have like rough sketches of that, so I don't waste my time in real life. You know. So it's like a kickback before the kickback. So all right. So did I even get? Okay, those are the energy cards. Okay. All right. My segue. No header cards. 3, 2, 1, cheese. What is it? Wheel of Fortune on the left side and the Hangman in reversal on the right side. Yeah, I mean, even with your comment, um, I mean, what what was I gonna say? Even with your comment, I consider that well behaved. I mean, you're being very natural to I thought it was funny. I still think it's funny. Um, but yeah, yeah. I think I was like the way I responded to you, I was sussing you out a little bit, and but I was like, it was for real, true. I checked the energy on the response to see if that was all right. Um, and it was. It's okay to be nostalgic, even with people that I have left behind. Because I don't like situationships. No, thank you. Um, and I don't like putting people in between. Um, like, which parent do you want to go to? That kind of energy. Um, yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So anyway, header cards. All right. What's my persona for 2026 and beyond? At least kicking off the first year. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Recipient side. Oh yeah, yeah. This is the part where like you're navigating and you can either drive like 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, but here it's what is it more like 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock. So it's like it's down low. Um, Yeah, so like people aren't really seeing you like, so stuffy that, so uptight. This is a little bit more relaxed and I'm still navigating. Um I wouldn't say it's really breaking the rules, but it's not really by the book. As far as like driver's ed. I think do you get dinged points if you drive like I don't know, besides 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, is that I don't know. I know that like if you get pulled over by a police officer, especially if nowadays still if you are colored, um when I say colored, I mean just diverse. um that you it's in your best interest to do the 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Make sure that there's no weapons, there's no access to it. So I think that's how it goes. Mm, I think that's how it goes. Anyway, here we go. That's what that is on the left side. On the right side, again, this is supposed to be a quick one. So what are we at? 1420. All right. The hangman in reversal on the right side. This is enlightenments. This is having immediate takeaways, not just planning for it. But having immediate takeaways upon presentation. So even before I leave, I shall have my takeaways. Um, I shall gain my rewards from um, investing alone, you know? Um, yeah. This is really looking out for myself and ensuring that I'm not just like trying to like dig for the silver lining. Um, this is um, this is claiming them before I go. Yeah, my mom's like that. For sure. She'd find that kind of funny, and so would my siblings. Yeah, maybe even my dad. Um, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Um, okay, I'm learning. So this is good. All right. So, anything more? My persona. Okay, reading here. We're doing the reading with this deck. I thought that's so strange. Like the storyline just melded perfectly on what fell on the floor with these other cards. I mean, growing up super duper freaking religious. I um I came to understand that even the variations from Catholicism to Christianity to whatever else, where forgiveness is supposed to be like a virtue, um, just as well as patience, that like, there's a gray area there, just like what we discovered over here. And even though they say, okay, well, forgiveness is supposed to also, like even for selfish reasons, it's supposed to leave. This is what I discovered as spirituality, which I stand by as well. Is that like, um, uh, you can forgive a situation. You can forgive yourself, but forgiveness itself, when it pertains to the other being, um, when things are still not yet resolved, um, it's supposed to alleviate you from the distress, and so uh, you can only meet people where they're at. Um, so and likewise, others can only meet you where you're at, and with that, I don't think you're supposed to invalidate your like your understanding of what went down. You're just supposed to be able to move on, um, and release the dead weights. So that's where I'm at with forgiveness, not with what my aunties or my um, mm, or what I was generally raised to believe, what like how to forgive. So, where are we going with this? Okay, reading here. Okay, the Chariot in reverse, Nine of Cups, and the Magician in reverse. Okay, internal, external, energy, ill intended, well intended. Yeah. This is like kind of like my happiness being held hostage, or like with threats in the background. So it's like the impression of like driving into like a bad neighborhood, or just like a shoddy environment, let's say. It doesn't have to be like, oh, a stereotype of this or that. This is just like being in a threatening environment, and you have to pause for a second. You have to, like, you're at a stoplight, and you're feeling good inside your chariot, right? But then that there's some like effery behind you. You know that there's people like stalking you and on your tail. There's that like road rager energy. Um, so what do you do? What do you do? Is this pertaining to what we were just talking about? Or is this upcoming? Or is this like in the ethers? This is present. It's not upcoming. It's present energy. All right. So, okay, clues here. Wealth. Duh, that's why. Yeah. These are energies that want to, like, they're gross. This is not just like your standard gold digging energy, like new levels, new devils type of energy. These are the energies that are like, I wouldn't say they're more ambitious. They're more, they are desperate. Like, this is what they aspire to in life. I don't understand it though. I don't freaking understand. This is fucking crazy. All right, can you give me a little bit more help? Oh, okay, from here. That's crazy. All right, it's 21:32 on the clock. Knight of Wands and the Death card opening up to the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. This is like a clap back, okay? A clap back. I thought this was internal, okay? And I thought this was going to be external, just because this was internal. But both are internal. And so this, what I'm saying with the clapback, you've heard how loud that came through. Knight of Wands, this is having confidence in my assassin energy, in those who back me, that have like executor type of energy, if not executor type of energy. And so this is being confident in presence, like showing up to the court, showing up to the field. And then right here, Knight of Cups in reverse, this is romanticizing myself, taking care of myself. Even like not just like in the beauty and self-care routines, but also how that translates into like my field of work, and refining presentation and finding out all these nooks and crannies of this. I'm still looking at, oh my god, you see more of me. No. Shit. Okay, get the eye mocos out. Yeah, so finding out how to further like better represent myself, like using the resources to the fullest, for my greatest benefit. So I'm not like running off and trying to like hunt down something when I already have certain things that I can resource now. Um, yeah, it eliminates a lot of like the mm, I don't know, like the culture of chasing things down, conquest energy. Like I already got it. So remember that. Before the wealth like overt like amplifies for sure. So anyway, this is a clapback. This is like I'm taking care of myself. Um and in the meantime, I'm good with how I currently represent myself. Like I'm still killing it, and I know I can do better than how I'm doing now, That's a major clapback. This is like a Venus flytrap. That's what it is. Nom nom nom. So if there's anyone loitering along, it's still nom nom nom. All right. If you allow me and I get to give an opinion, should this be part of your social media exposure? Like people that is not present with you, trying to profit out of you, like been seen by the unseen. Here, I don't know if I read that correctly here. Um, um, I also changed the settings so that if people comment, um, I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but for this particular one, I started allowing the chats to be visible after the fact upon replay. So people have the opportunity to represent themselves accordingly. So I don't have to 100% police my arena. Um, it'll be just kind of like part of the visual effects, the context. Um, mhm, yeah. Because, what you give out is also what you get back. So it's going to be available upon the replay. And I was like, oh, that's what's a diabolical plan. I love it. Um, so you said, okay, not prison. Yeah. So energetically, they try to find the loopholes and oh, I think my thing got reset. Cool. Yay! The other part of trying to like figure out, I think someone tried to hack my phone again because it went back to like full like gigabyte um yeah, it did its thing again. Um so I had to fix that. But that became what do you call it? It's fine. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It's uh yeah. Um, that's why I didn't come in sooner. Um, yeah, but I thought that was the smart way to go. Hmm. Yeah. Like only the wise ones, and therefore the real ones, are going to understand the totality of energies. Um, yeah, and I don't feel like I'm being bullied so much behind closed doors. You know. Um, mhm. On social media, these results came up in the cards, but I understand what you're saying, and also a good thing to keep things safe. Hmm. I don't know if I 100% understand what you're saying, but I'm not gonna let mindless people assert their inputs when at bare minimum they're not going to subscribe or whatnot. I I deserve better. Yeah, it's like people like come in and then they wait for like some good reading, like a good portion, some type of lift off, and then that's where they like, oh, this is my time to take a dump. This is my time to take a dump in here, and then like bail out. Yeah. So anyway, okay, reading for myself here. Quick thing. All right, for 2026. I'm going to do another reading later. This is just supposed to be a quick one, but it's already nearly half an hour, dude. That's okay. It's good. Five of Pentacles and the Moon card in reverse is Okay. So this is both internal and external. This is just external, and this is just external. Okay. So the moon card in reversal can mean a variety of things. Um, in its neutral positive state, I consider this in reversal as the new moon card, which is Hekate's forum. It is about intentions. It is um, clarifying one's own pull. Um, in its negative aspects, I consider this, well, just as most readers do, illusions. Things are not always what they seem. Um, Mystery, but also there can be things hidden in the dark. Um, so, therefore, implications of lying and deceit. Um, And in context to other cards, it could mean like moon magic type of energy, whether it's an upright or in reversal. You just have to kind of look around, see who's around. On the external though, it's Five of Pentacles. So people feeling like they are in poverty. Poverty. This is more like making a mountain out of a molehill. Especially with this type of energy is a prefix. Yeah, and energy preceding that. So, the part where people are supposed to be like exercising gratitude and um, it's more than that. This is where you learn a lot of life lessons. Um, this is where you learn about your own character when you're not like living it up, that kind of energy. When life isn't so lavish in its commercial offerings. Um, when things start to become inconvenient, when things start to break down and you have to budget, and you just have to figure out where that budget is going to go. Um, when you have to start making real decisions and encounter the areas of sacrifice without feeling at a lacking, you know, at best. Um, so that's this energy here. Okay, so this is like the scope of the environment here. Um, mhm. How do I say this? So um, yeah, I normally don't get this as moon magic here, but because this is the Five of Pentacles, and it's automatically showing me like the high. What is it? The high. Oh gosh, I'm trying to look at the screen, and it's like, which way is it? But anyway, frickety frick. Okay, my brain. Okay, this way. Oh my god, I did it. Okay, reversal. Anyway, that's the High Priestess, like moon, basically, and so this could be a practical witch. So this is kind of a neutral card. There's a mix up here because a mix of crowds here. Like there's some that know how to handle their shiz and there's some that don't. So some that engage in practical magic and in like new moon energy, like goal setting and practical steps. Even if it's just like a rough sketch, like this, just feeling out the day. Um, and then there's some that are just trying to find loopholes. Oh yeah, it landed on the wealth card again. Yeah. Okay, but let's get a little bit more here. No more on here. Oh, no? Okay. So we're just going to leave it at that because it's supposed to be like a brief one. And, okay, so I'm going to do takeaways now. Okay. So 2 takeaways for my, super duper refined divine collective. Here, wait. First off, bottom stops. Yeah, okay. This first. This, this first. Second. Okay, so, okay, first, second, and third. Okay, so this is first actually. Okay, so bottom is Hierophant energy. Make it so. So mote it be, basically. Um, if you're looking for roles on what the Hierophant means, you can definitely look that up. Top of the deck, no secret to the sauce. 6 of Pentacles in reversal. Time to receive. You get what you get because things have been imbalanced. So, oh wait, what is this Knight of Swords in reverse? Focused and in finishing a chapter. That's weird. Why is it like that? Okay. Anyway, finishing business. That's what it is. You know how they say like unfinished business? This is finishing business for sure. Okay, that's okay. First things first. Okay. Second, deck. Bottom of the deck is a stranger. Looks like a PI detective type of energy. A new character has shown themselves. Top of the deck, no secret to the sauce. Greed in reverse. Things are truly balancing out. With greed in reverse, there's like a pour back, like a give back. You see, give me that back. Oh my gosh, for sure. Look at that. Oh, what? Okay. Anyway, bottom of the deck, Aqua, Ace of Cups, a replenishment. You see, filled cup now. How crazy is that? That's weird. It's like a comic strip. Like, storyboard anyway. Top of the deck, no secret to the sauce. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Paying attention to your own lawn, your own garden. Is there something more to it? Not for this one. Okay. All right. So, first takeaway for my super duper refined defined collectives. You get. Psh, I looked at it. I could see it. Damn it. Okay. This way. 2 of Pentacles extroverted. Fantastic. Okay. So this is this is not just body awareness. This is like being able to shoulder things. So this is not just working out so you have like more upper body strength. This is being able to shoulder things that are no longer a burden because things are in balance. You see, like there's a lot of like upper body displayed in there. Mhm. Yeah, the ships are coming in, and they already dropped off their stuff. You see, like they're on their way back. Like now, I'm holding whatever it is, or my super duper refined divine collective. All right, clarified by solitude in reverse. Okay, um, let's get a clarifier for that. King of Cups. Oh, okay. Things are in balance. Things are mediated. You see? So you no longer have to be like in solitude anymore. You can come out of the bushes. You can come out from wherever you are. Come out wherever you are. Things are in balance. You got a hold on things, not just got a grip of things like, or got a feel for things, but you actively have something very substantial weighted out. Things have been delivered, or like whatever that is, it's in balance. And so you no longer have to like stay like quarantined or separated. Um, like I said, things are balanced here. Fantastic, good for you. Okay, second takeaway for this crew anyway. Knight of Swords, things are moving quickly. Giddy up. Okay. Clarified by Judgment. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Okay. Things are due. Like, forget about the receipts. Like, we're already past that stage. No, like, there's a cutoff point to submitting receipts. Like, that's for the next, the next phase or whatever. This, like, it's done. It's going. It's going. It's not just gone. It's done. The High Priestess. Yeah, definitely the High Priestess. It is done. That's counterpart to the Hierophant energy. It is done. This is so mode it be for sure. Whatever that is, for sure. Yeah, yeah. All right. So one for my, because it's supposed to be short. Dang, it's 42 minutes. Okay. One for my partners in peace and quiet. Four of Swords. Much deliberation. This is getting rest and relaxation. This is respite. A hard day's work. It's been a hard day's night. Yeah, that kind of energy. Clarified by Fame in reverse. Oh yeah, this is a retreat. Yeah, so this is getting away from the world. So some of you might be very well known, or people like tugging at you constantly. But this is like, shh. Shh. This is not me putting on my blinders, or my partners in peace and quiet putting on blinders. This is like, you shh. Okay. Shh. Shh. Okay. The Sun card. Yeah, let me like enjoy my peace. enjoy enjoy my peace and quiet. Yeah. This is like having some privacy and like domestic local joys. Like, come on, like, give it a rest. That kind of energy. All right, so 3 takeaways for me. All right, first one. Six of Swords, finding my peace or navigating. This is navigating. It's a navigating. Okay. Hidden enemy. What is that all about? What the fuck is that all about? Clarified by the Empress in reverse. Yeah, this is me trying to find retreat because um this is like yeah, there's somebody doing more than just peekaboo type of energy. This is somebody trying to do some really heinous things. Do you see it? This is like OJ's glove, but it's like misfit style. It has like skeletons on it. Um, skeleton stuff like that on it. How crazy. Oh my god. The closer I am, it's so crazy. But yeah, that's what it's showing me here. Like, what the frick? Like the way it looks like with the curtains over there, it's like right back, back over here kind of energy. Like a remote viewer almost. Like fucking weird. Okay, let me get one more clue off of that from here. Mhm. Truth in reverse. A liar. Like yeah, someone trying to get like the the lowdown here. Like this is like what do you call it? A cross watcher trying to come in to find out some information so that they can get a leg up on how to change your story or disposing of information or what I need to do, this and that. Their like next game plan to support their own alibi so they don't get into deep shit. But deep shit they shall get into because they've already stepped into it. They've like, yeah, they've done that whole bit. So it's like, calm down, kids. Calm down, kids. My collective, calm down. Don't like just chill. Things are gonna work itself out for sure. Shh. Don't tell them how. All right. Um, my second takeaway. 5 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, no combat. Like 2025 was, and previous was like Mortal Kombat. That kind of energy. And now, no, 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 none of that. Okay, so this is the first point of instructions. There are no work instructions to this. There's no game plan as far as to handle that type of conflict because there will be no conflict. Period. This is ensuring it. Okay, clarify by as a matter of fact. Page of Swords. Yep. Learner, student. Mm, this is, I don't know why. It's kind of like a clerk of the court. I don't even know what the frick they do. Um, uh, but basically, this is an admin that has a high degree of responsibility in processing shit. This is like similar to like well, on its lowest degree outside of the court, this is a notary. Um, yeah, I don't usually get that kind of energy, but that's a notary type of energy. Um, that's my second takeaway. Okay. All right. Let me get a clarifier to that one. Like, what the heck is that? Home in reverse. Mm, that is the inheritance card. I mean, wealth could be considered well inheritance, but wealth is I consider something to be also personally earned, not just handed down. Home is a certain establishment that um, there's a prefix understanding to it. Um, um, yeah, other than what you invest in. Um, yeah, so I think that has to do with an inheritance. Yeah. So, like, and it's very like lowest level degree, without getting other people involved. If this is not a clerk of the court nor a notary, then this is like getting things like certified mail type of energy where you have to sign off on it before you can receive it. So there are like active notifications on its transmission so that there's nothing like faulty as far as like, oh, there's no mistake about it, it's going to get to you, Tina. It's gonna get to me. It's that energy. Okay. Because I think part of the delay was having to do with human error mishaps, which were really just, what do you call it? What do you call that? Mm, um Whatever, interceptions, like those things are like, they were like planned. Planned so disruptions. I don't know how to, but that's fine. My third takeaway is Six of Cups, friendly energy, kin energy. Mm, clarified by power. Oh my God, I have friends with power. I was gonna say, oh, like friend, I have helpers, I have friends, yay! Friends who help, friends who can't help, and it's not just that. Friends with power, the ultimate power. Clarified by Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. What's that all about? Okay, so this is an external energy, the Queen of Cups in reversal. They are well intended. They are objective. Do I know them? No, but the cards fell down. Like a lot of cards just fell down, which revealed talent, extroverted. So they are also talented, very intuitive. Um, Yeah, because on to the right side is the High Priestess card. So, oh, that fell to whatever that was. Fame, introverted. Yeah, um, they're known for what they do. This is, I don't know what the heck this is, but this is somebody that I don't know. Um, but they're intuitive and they are um this is not someone like, "Oh, I'm filling my own cup," etc., or whatever. Maybe that's their alibi to be, like, objective and standoffish, um, but they are definitely helping. Yeah, um, like one of the one of the Banksies of psychics, for sure. I feel like it. That's crazy. Okay, is that it? Yeah, that's it for now. Okay, thanks very much for all donations provided in and of light and love that reciprocate equally and therefore abundantly. But now that this reading is officially over, I call back all my power, energy, essence, gifts, strength, properties, passions, pursuits, and prospects from those that call upon, cast, generate, bring, magnify, multiply, or any variation thereof, the aforementioned ill will, intent, thought form, pattern, and or entity, to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansings, for blessings, for reformatting to love and light energy, and to be refortified in me, only me, house free, no doubt, no attachment, except for all bonus points and bonus. Oh my God, where are we? Here, bonus points included. Thanks so much. All right. Upon closing the portals in these readings, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with a sequence of rollout. In light and love, I close the portals in these readings. Now. Oh my gosh, I'm used to my button. Where do we do this? I'm saying bye-bye. And when I can end it, end stream. There it is.